Hello all. Now we will see how we can use the Microsoft Teams with the account that we have. First step is op open the website called aka.ms/getteams. So this is the website from where you can download the Microsoft Teams app. So select India English here. And if you are using the desktop, you can download by clicking on this particular link. Otherwise, if you are using the mobile, you can click on this particular link and you can download the Teams app. So I have already installed Teams app in my computer. So this is the Teams app. After installing, you will see the screen. Here you have to give your mail ID, which is given by your institute. So this is a demo class. So I am giving my mail ID over there. Now after entering into your Microsoft Teams app with the help of the user ID and password, so this screen will appear. Now I will show you how we can create a class or a team here. See here one option is there, join or create a team. So as a faculty, first we have to click on this particular join or create a team. After that, you have to click on this particular create team. So first I will show how we can create a class, and next I will show you how the students will join into the class. So click on this create team icon and select the class icon. So after selecting the class, here you have to give your class name. This is a demo, so I am taking an example of final year class. So what I am going to do is I am going to give it as okay, 4 CSC CF. So I give the class name as 4 CSC CF hyphen elective. So because I have already created a class called 4 CSC CF, so I have given the name as 4 CSC CF elective. Whatever whatever may be your class name, you can give that particular class name over here, and it's up to you. And if you want to add any type of description for this class, you can add here. Otherwise, click on the next button. So after clicking on the next button, it will take a few seconds to create the team. See, the team with the name 4 CSC CF elective has been created. Now you can add your students as well as if you want to add other faculty also to your class, you can do it from here. So we have created all the students and faculty accounts. So suppose if I want to add someone, now for the demo purpose, I have asked one student to log in into the class. So what I am going to do is I am going to add him to the class. See, I have given the name Sai, and all the names, students and faculty names with the name Sai will be displayed over here. So you have to see who is the exact student, and you can add that student to your particular class. So I am adding this Sai Tamina student to my class. And after you can add multiple numbers also. Suppose if I take Kiran, all the names will be displayed over here with the names Kiran. Students and staff names will be displayed because we have already created the Teams accounts for all the students and staff of our college. So now click on this particular add button. So that student will be added to your class. And suppose if you want to add any faculty to that particular class, click on this teachers tab and click on the name of that particular faculty. See here, my name is there. So like that you can add students and faculty to that particular class. And after adding, you can click on the close button. Now I have created a class called 4 CSC CF elective, and I have added one student to this particular class with the name Sai. So I have added a student also. So for the demo purpose, I have asked him to come and add to the class. So he was added to the class. There are different methods for adding a student to the class. So this is the one of the method where you have to give all the 60 students email IDs and you can add them directly to the class. Suppose if there is any problem or if you don't know the mail IDs of the students, what you can do is simply click on this particular manage team icon. Here more options is there, these 3 dots. Click on that and you will find this manage team. First option is there, manage team. Click on that and this screen will be displayed. And see here, if you click on the members and guests, I am the owner. Owner means the person who created this particular class, and I have added one guest. So I have added one student to my class. So now I have added only one student to the class, and I am inviting rest of the students to add to my class. What I can do is I have to go to this particular settings button, and from this here one option is called team code. Team code option is there. So click on that particular team code option and click on the generate button. It will take a few seconds and one code will be generated. See here, one code is generated. So what you can do is you can simply copy this particular code, E7CGYOR. You can copy this code and you can send this code to your students so that all the students can enter that particular code and directly they will join your class. See, I show you now how the student can enter this code, where he has to enter this code in order to join your class. Click on this particular Teams icon again. So see, click on this Teams icon. Now click on this join or create team icon. See here, join a team with a code. What I have to do is I have to paste that particular code here in the box that is given, and I have to click on this particular join team option. So whenever I give the correct code and click on the join team, automatically that student will be added to my class. So this is the way how the students can join to the class. The two mechanisms. One, directly you can add that student to your class with the help of his email ID. The second one is if you send a code for him. Okay. So I showed you how to develop a code now. If you are going to copy that code and if you are going to send it to the student and ask him to join in this particular class with the help of a code, he can enter that code here and he can join your team. Okay. So again, I am going back to the class which I have created. And another option is this is only a one-time thing where you have to create a class. Once if you create the class, your class will be live unless until you are leaving that particular class. So you request your students not to leave the class. They can exit the class, but they should not leave the class. If they leave the class, again next class they have to enter with the new code. So that's why ask the students not to leave the class. So if they have not left the class means automatically that class will be live, and simply you can invite the students and you can start your particular class. Now I'll show the different options that are present in the class. So first thing here, posts are there. If you want to do any kind of chatting, you can do it over here. Public chat will be there. Every message will be recorded. All the messages will be saved over here, and all the students also can see the message. So Sai, please give reply. Yes, please give reply. See here, I got a reply from him. So if I want to give reply, I can give reply, and multiple chattings can be done over here. All the students can give the replies to anyone. Even they can give it privately or they can give publicly also. This post option is used to for the chatting purpose. Next, if you want to post any files also, you can post over here. You can send it over here. Next one, the files option. So files option means if you are adding any files to that particular class, or if you want to send any files to the students, or if you want to see the attendance like that, then that files options will be here. Whatever the thing which you are going to upload here, that will be visible by the students, and there are multiple options such that you can give the edit option also for the student, where whatever the thing which you are going to enter, the student also can modify that particular content. Or you can give only read-only content so that they can download it or they can read it online. So all the materials, everything which you are going to give it to the student will be held in this particular thing. So by using the upload button, you can simply upload all the files for all the students. Next one, class notebook. So class notebook is an option where suppose if you are going to use, you are going to write down something on the board and you are going to save that particular thing, then you can use this particular thing. And assignments, this is very advantageous for the faculty also to see who has given the assignment, who have not answered, who have seen the question paper and not answered list also will come. See, assignment, suppose if you are going to upload an assignment, you can see who has seen that question paper. See, some people say that I have not received the question paper, I have not seen the question paper. Like that also, they will say no. So here there is an option such that we can see who saw the question paper also and who gave the answer, at what time they have given the answer. Like that, everything you can see, and you can set a grades for this answers also, and the grades will be displayed over here. And for the question paper, you can set timing also. So within morning 9 o'clock they have to submit. If you give the timing, means automatically at 9 o'clock the response sheet will be closed. And you can get the summary also. Everything will be over there, assignments one. And now I'm going back to this post. Now these are the thing these are options which are available for this particular class. And now I'll show you how we can open the class. So if I want to start my class, how I am going to start my class. See here, bottom there are different types of options. The first one, if you want to format the contents and all, you can. Your content means the font style, like that. If you want to format everything, you can use this particular one. If you want to attach any files to this class, you can attach using this. If you want to give any emojis, you can give. And if you want to include any images like that, you can use this option. And this is if you want to stand any stickers, you can use. This is the option, Meet Now. This is the option which is used to start a live class. See, I'm clicking on this particular started. Okay, see here an option is there, and click on this particular Meet Now. Okay, if you click on this Meet Now, an invitation will be sent to all the students to join the class. Otherwise, you can, if you have a class tomorrow, then you can use this schedule a meeting, and you can schedule a meeting over there. And now I am going to click on this Meet Now option. See, the class has been started. Sai, please join to the class. Yes, see here. Sessions means I have all the students whom I have added. They will come into this particular sessions, and an invitation will be sent to them. And see here, he has joined into my class. First thing, everyone will be in the unmuted condition only. So you have to mute on your own. See here, I have muted that particular person. So this is one of the drawbacks also, and the advantages also, because if the student want to talk with the mentor and or the teacher, obviously he can unmute himself, and he can join into the he can make a conversation with the class teacher. Okay, and another thing is, if suppose unexpectedly they open this particular thing also, every time we have to mute here. See, I have only one participant, that's why mute option is showing. Suppose if I have multiple participants, means here you will get the option as mute all. So you have to click on that mute all, then an alert box will be shown, and you have to click on the apply, so that all the students that are available in this particular class will get muted. Okay, that is the thing. Number two is, so the second one is, suppose n number of students have joined into your class, everyone will get the presenter role only. What you have to do is, you have to click on this particular more options over here, these three dots, and you have to click on this make an attendee. So if you click on this, it will ask you for this change permissions, and you can click on this particular change. So what happens is, now only limited functionality will be given to the student. All the mute, see here option is showing. The thing is, everyone who, if you are giving the presenter function for each and every person, what happens is, they can share their video. Suppose if you are opening a PPT, and if you are in the class, if you are giving presenter role for all the students also, obviously any student can change your PPT. He will change that PPT, and he can insert his own PPT or image, video, everything. He can share the screen, because he also has the equal rights. That's why better if you convert that person into an attendee. Suppose if you are going to convert him to an attendee, he won't get the option of sharing the videos. That also we have to stop. See here, one, if you want to open your video, okay, this is an Google, this one Microsoft Teams is very useful for interactive class. So if you want to see what the student is doing, obviously you can ask him to start his video, and you can see him whether he is attending the class or not. Again, if you have to open your camera also, and you have to see the video, and your video will be displayed to your students. Okay, that is also possible. And by using this option, you can on your video. And second one is, now as I am using another mic, I have muted this particular thing, and you have to unmute and talk. If you want to talk with the students or while taking the class, you have to unmute yourself. Next one is the screen share. So if you want to share your screen, suppose if you are going to use some external pages or YouTube videos or anything like that, you have to share your video. So after sharing the video only, you have to take your class. And this more actions is there now. So you have to click on this. And I already told you, if any student is trying to change your screen, what you have to do is you have to click on this particular option, and every time you have to see that your incoming video option is not enabled. See, now incoming video is not enabled for my class. So no student or no participant will share anything to the main screen. So this option. So one thing is making him an attendee. Second thing is turning off your incoming video. If you do these two things daily, then obviously no other person can enter into your screen, and they can share. They cannot share their screens to all the people. Okay. Next option is and you can record your class. If you want to record, you can record your class with the help of this particular start recording option. If you want to use any keypad like that, you can use this particular keypad. And if you want to go for the full screen, you can use this thing. Next one is the hand raise. So you can ask the students to raise the hand. So once if any student raise the hand, if he has any doubts, you can ask him to raise the hand. If he raise the hand, then an alert will be shown over here. Sai, please raise your hand. See here, he has raised the hand. Here also symbol is showing. Here also it will come, but for some functionalities there is some sort of a delay, and here it is showing. Okay, alert came. That's why it is showing over here. Here also it will show you if someone raised the hand. And this, if someone is chatting to you, he want to send a message to you, that notification will be displayed over here in the chat. So nothing is there now. So if you want to chat like that, then obviously you can get it over here. So these are the different options which are available in taking the class. Next one is, suppose your class is completed and you want to terminate your class. So click on this particular hang up and your class will be terminated. One thing you have to say to your students is compulsorily ask them, okay, to click on this particular hang up also. Because if you are ending the class and you are leaving, but the student will be there live only, because they also have to click on this particular hang up once it is completed. See, now I will click on this particular hang up and I will end the meeting. See here, leaving it is there. Yes, now I came out. So it will show you the different options, like it is an invitation which has been sent. After that, it is saying that meeting has started, and I have given a message over there in the chat now that it is showing over here. So it is quite easy to use this particular Microsoft Teams, and there is no need to create each and every class every time. So for the first time, if you are going to create a class, then you can use that particular class. Now, okay. I forgot to say the attendance. I'm joining into the class. Stopping video. So again, I have joined to the class. See, Sai is there already in the class because he has not clicked on this particular hang up. And compulsorily they have to click on the hang up in order to terminate that class. Now I'll show you the attendance part. See here, one option is there, download attendance list. By clicking on this particular arrow mark, you can start downloading your particular file. See, it shows that one file. So the file has been downloaded. Now how to see that particular thing? Now what I am going to do is I am going to close this particular class. So I have left the class, and you can go to this particular files option. So and go for this downloads option and see here the attendance is over here. You can click on this particular file and you can click on OK, and your attendance will be displayed in this particular. Again, 1 minute, I'll show you all the class, whether you have a doubt whether the class is terminated or not. So I'm again opening this particular thing, my class. See here, the students who have already joined, definitely they will be in this class only. I left the class and again I have joined. This is the third time I am joined the class. See here, that student is in my class only. So whom you are adding is very important. So if you are adding 50 students, all the 50 students will be in your class only. So no need to, every day no need to add different members. So if you add all the 50 students will be there in your class only. Only one thing which you have to do is click on this particular button and every day send an invite to join your class. That is about Microsoft Teams. Thank you so much.